Good morning, everybody. Today we're playing Huskar. We're going into the top lane. This was a random draft. Although I didn't pick my hero, I just randomed the guy because that's what I've been doing recently. I don't know. I look at the hero pick screen and I'm just like, I don't really know. I'll just random, I guess, right? And so that's what's happening. Anyway, this is also a replay, as you can see, right, with the game stats up in the top left corner here. I played this game earlier today. This was like maybe an hour and a half ago, something like that. Definitely not too long ago. So I still very much remember what's going on in here. And yeah, so you guys liked the first replay commentary I did. And so we're gonna do another one today. And I think that's how we're gonna handle it, right? Like, I'll just occasionally do a replay commentary. It's actually really handy for me, because sometimes I'm just like, I have time to play Dota right now, but I'm just not ready to record. Alright, because I need to be in a certain mindset, I need to be in a certain mood, I need to not be tired as all hell, right? So for example, right after I wake up, I can't really record. That doesn't really work. But I can play Dota. That does work. So, that's exactly what happened here, right? I played this game basically right after I woke up, after playing a little bit of For Honor, which is usually what I do in the mornings these days. Yeah, no, that game... It's actually quite fun, although the problem I'm running into now is that people are just so fucking shit at it. So if any of you guys are good at For Honor, maybe let me know, maybe we can play sometime, right? Is there like any password system or something like that that we could use to play together? I don't really know. I'm just saying that For Honor is a game that, while I enjoy it, I'm currently struggling a little bit finding opponents that are actually worth playing against. I know it sounds a little bit like a dickish thing to say, but... honestly, that's what it feels like to me. But anyway, so, Huskar here. First of all, let me actually go and explain why I randomed. Because I have been randoming a lot recently. And the thing is, honestly, 7.0 or 7.02 at this stage is actually a pretty old patch. Right? Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, but it's been 3 months. It's been more than 3 months. Right? And it's just like... you know, at this stage, I would really like it if we could have a new patch. Also, this is me trying to figure out how to last hit with Huskar. Yeah, turns out that Huskar really doesn't do a lot of damage. Takes a little while until I got it. But don't worry, I'll get there. I'll get there. But yeah, as I was saying... you know, the patch is a little bit older now, and I personally am ready for a new one. I'm not super like, oh my god, let's go and have one right now, else Dota will die. No, that's not it. But I'm just like, you know, like at this stage, the game itself isn't interesting enough to like keep me super engaged and super enthusiastic about it. So I need to start making it interesting myself, which is doing stuff like, you know, playing random heroes, right? And, like, literally just pushing random and playing whichever hero I get that way. You know, that's what I mean with that, where it's just a matter of, yeah, you know, I wish there was a new patch, right? I don't know, I like seeing new patches just for the sake of changing up what's going on, right? To just have a bit of a different pace, but that's alright. Again, it's not that bad yet. It's definitely nowhere near as bad as it was before 7.0. Because holy shit, that was quite a while until we finally got a patch there. But yeah, so I personally would like to see a new patch, but that's why I'm doing the random thing right now. Right, I've just been randoming heroes, and I got Huskar this time, and yeah, why not, right? So let's go and play some Huskar. Our team, as you may notice, is 5 strength heroes, so we are very lucky that they didn't pick Timbersaw. But we got 5 strength heroes. We are very tanky. We are very, very tanky, right? And we are very team fight orientated. Now, as Huskar, that's good. Right, we like seeing that, because Huskar is good at team fighting. Very, very powerful in that regard. And definitely something we can get some use out of. Now, during this landing stage, I was already contemplating one thing. And that is, I kind of want to get a Veil of Discord. Right, like Veil of Discord is really good right now. It's very powerful. It's going to give me a lot of stats, you know. I like having 2 Helm of Iron Wills in Huskar. And previously, you would do that with the Helm of the Dominator and the Armlet. Right? But honestly, the new Helm of the Dominator, as much as I like it, I don't really think it has a place on Huskar. Right? I just don't really see that. So, I'm like, okay, well, you know what we could do instead? We just go for the Veil of Discord. Right? Like we get our second Helm of Anvil there. Which Helm of Anvil is so nice to have because it gives us a lot of armor, and that's just really, really important. This, by the way, I was a little bit, you know, like I go in and I'm like, oh, maybe I can get that kill. Spoiler, I do not get the kill. Right? Which was a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping I could maybe snatch that, but alright. I guess my Burning Spear doesn't deal enough damage yet. Right? But yeah, as I was saying, I was just thinking about, you know, let's go and get a second Helm of Anvil, you know, like I really, really like having that item. It's just very powerful. But for now, we're just gonna get ourselves some lifesteal and an armlet, because that seemed reasonable as well. Right, just lifesteal and armlet on Huskar, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, that's gonna be powerful. And we're about to hit level 6 here as well, so then we can actually start to look for some kills. Although, honestly, as Huskar, you have a little bit of a problem there, because while going for some early kills is nice, you kind of want to wait until you have your armlet. Yeah, you kind of want to wait until you have your armlet. Okay, we got a bit of a fight here. So Savis is going in, and I just, oh shit, there's a techies there. Okay, let's burn him. Alright, he's dead. Right, like at this point, I am confident that I killed the techies. And then the Weaver, it just disappears, and then there he is again. I'm like, oh, free kill, fuck yeah, let's go. At that point, the Weaver realizes that he's dead. Alright. So he runs in, gets another one. Another one of those Shukuchi hits on me, and I got a cat now. Hello, Nikita. But, yeah, he gets another Shukuchi hit on me. And I'm just very happy about that little encounter there, because that was just like, yeah, that was sick. Managed to sneak in a quick little kill on the Weaver, which is awesome. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And now I have enough money for my Morbid Mask, which I'm quite happy about as well. You know, it's gonna let me build into a Satanic later on. You cannot buy Mask of Madness on this hero, sadly. Mask of Madness would be really cool, but it silences you. And that makes it a complete no-go. Right, that makes it an instant, yeah, no, we can't do this. Because if you're silenced, you can't use the Burning Spear. And if you can't use the Burning Spear, then Huskar doesn't do anything. Because that's really your main source of damage, right? Like, that is what you use. Because it is very powerful. Like, seriously, that shit hurts. It does 20 damage per second for 8 seconds. That just means every attack we do deals 180 damage. Not 180, 160 damage. Wait. No, it is 160, okay, right? But it deals 160 bonus damage. And that's just a lot, right? Especially considering it's magic. So it's just like, okay, you know what? I really want to get some, you know, I want to get some use out of that. And so you can't really get a Mask of Madness, sadly, which is a bit disappointing. But what can you do? What can you do? So right here, honestly, I honestly now think it was a mistake to go for the lifesteal over just straight up armlet. Right, because straight up armlet is just so powerful, like you really turn into a monster with an armlet. But, oh well. I decided to go with the lifesteal instead, and I'm really not a big fan of it. I also pick up my, my dust here, just like, fuck you, Weaver. Man, I'm so tired of that hero, every fucking game. That's why I like having new patches. You know, it's not because I think anybody is incredibly broken or anything like that. Right, that's not what it's about to me. I don't care if the Weaver's overpowered. Right? What I care about is that I see Weaver every single game. Right? Every fucking game I'm going up against the Weaver. And I don't really mind that too much. You know, even though going up against the Weaver is annoying. It's not the Weaver that's the problem. It's the matter that I have played against the Weaver every single game for like 50 games in a row. And I'm just done with it. Like, that is the problem, right? So that's why I want a new patch. And yeah. So my team, by the way, is fighting at the bottom right now. And I'm just thinking, right? I know that they are fighting down there. And I'm just like, okay, should I go down there? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. I see the Zeus coming. I'm like, I'm coming for you, Picard. Don't die. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh shit. Well, I should really not go in right here. But I am Huskar. I have a moral obligation to do this. Oh no, he noticed me. Fuck it, let's go. Oh shit, I'm losing vision. Oh no, click on him. Fuck, no, I'm losing vision. I'm slowed. Oh god, there's a techies. Zeus, die, please. Oh no. No, he trapped him and now he's not gonna die. Oh man, very disappointing experience. And so the Zeus Manages to escape just fine, and I don't get the kill. And I'm just very unhappy about this. Then we got Savis coming in. He's like, yeah, let's do this. But no, he's got a raindrop. And then we lose him. And that was just a disaster. And that's exactly what I mean with, I should have just gotten an armlet. Right? I should have just gotten an armlet. This is where I get face boots, I think. Yeah, so I can get back to lane faster. Because at this stage, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not fighting until I actually get the armlet. Right? I'm not fighting until I actually get the armlet, because the armlet is really what's gonna let me actually do things. Because this current situation doesn't work. Right? So that fight was not good. And honestly, I shouldn't have gone in. I shouldn't have gone in, but mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Alright, this game is a little bit more interesting than the last one I did a post-game commentary on. This is definitely a bit of a harder one. Like, these guys do put up a fight, right? And it's a bunch of, like, decent players in here, so... Yeah, I'm just kind of letting you know right now. I'm gonna die at points. That's just gonna happen. But that's the nature of Huskar, right? Like, Huskar is a hero that goes in and he fights and he dies. And he dies an honorable, strong death, like a true warrior. I've been playing For Honor, and the thing about For Honor, like, I'm at the point now, where if I queue into a random, you know, okay, we're gonna go and skip through this really quick, right? But if I queue into a random game, I win, like, most of the time. I played for like an hour this morning, and I lost against one player, against a single one. Right, and what I did was... Oh, by the way, there's a fight over there to the right. I'm like, I can help! Shit, there's a TP. Oh, no, no, no. No, I mean, you know what? I'll actually go. I was really hoping I could maybe do something, but I'll just settle for not doing something. That seems fine. But then the fight continues, right? And the Weaver actually, like, he just sneaks around me. I'm taking so much fucking damage from the Zeus. Weaver comes in from behind and kills me. At least I got the techies, so there goes that. But overall, this was not a good fight for us. We lose the Barathum as well. Magnus goes down. Yeah, this didn't work out at all. This really didn't work out. And that's the problem with Huskar. I only have 2 levels into my E right now, so I really don't get that much value out of it yet. Right? And I don't have the armlet. Like, this all comes back to me not having my armlet yet. I should have just gotten the armlet. Right, like, if I had my armlet in that fight, that would have been entirely different, right? Like, I think with an armlet, you actually stand a chance. Armlet on Huskar is so important. Alright. But yeah, so again, I just want to, like, reiterate that if anybody wants to, like, take me up on my For Honor challenge, I'll fuck you up. I should maybe do a stream where, like, people can challenge me. Does that work? I don't know. There's the Weaver, and I'm like, yeah, go dust, motherfucker! Go fuck yourself. No. You're not getting out of here. You're not getting out of here. Not like that. So I get that kill, which I'm fairly happy about, you know. That felt nice. That felt really nice. And I got some value out of my dust finally. You know, I've been carrying that for a little while. But now I'm happy with it, right? Like, if I move dust, if you get 1 kill out of it, you already got your value back, you know. Right? You already got your money back. Like, it's plenty. It's fine. Like, investment, easy peasy. Right? I've actually been playing a lot of video games recently, something I've noticed. Like, usually I'm somebody that only plays, you know, 1 video game at a time. Or 2, maybe. But recently I've been playing Dota, Overwatch, Hearthstone, For Honor, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. There's like 5 games all at once, simultaneously, all of them competitive. Yeah. Ooh, man. But, oh well. So now that I have my armlet, I'm a lot more open to actually fighting. And this is where I actually, like, kind of have to make a decision, right? Like, what am I getting next here? And I wasn't sure what to do. I really wasn't. I thought about getting the Dragon Lance. And Dragon Lance is really good on Huskar. Right? But I'm like, do I need it this game? I don't really think so. Weaver's gonna come close. Phantom Assassin's gonna come close. Zeus, Dragon Lance doesn't make a difference against him. Shadow Demon, who even gives a shit? And Techies, who even gives a shit? Right? So... it just didn't really make me feel nice. At least not right now, right? Like, right now, I feel like if I go for the Dragon Lance, don't get me wrong, it's a good item, it just seemed unnecessary. So, instead, I'm gonna go with an item I mentioned earlier, which is the Veil of Discord. Which I find an interesting choice for Huskar, right? Because you can use the Veil of Discord to amplify the damage on your ultimate and on the Burning Spear, which actually ends up just a crazy amount of damage you deal with that. You can just hurt people so much, right? It's insane, because we buy Veil of Discord on Ember Spirit now, and that's kind of like what made me consider this. And that's like legit it too. It's just like, you know, well, if Ember Spirits can buy it, why can't I buy it? I mean, I'm fucking Huskar. Also the Shadow Demon like helping me out big time there. Letting me get out of that. Then I jumped the Weaver. Oh, pop my dust just after he uses his ultimate too. And this is where I'm kind of in a bit of a difficult situation, but easy armlet toggles. The Phantom Assassin is gonna die. We get the triple kill, turning that one around nicely, and everything ends up working out fine. Got a bunch of money now. Also gonna be able to take that top tower. And yeah, that was a really, really good fight for us. Very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And then I just, you know, almost finish up the Veil of Discord. And yeah, you know, like, I was actually really excited to see how that item worked out. Or, like, is gonna work out. It's an interesting choice. It makes sense to me, right? Because, like, again, the ultimate, magic, and the Burning Spear. And that's really our two main sources of damage. Huskar doesn't deal a lot of right-click damage through clicking on people. It's the magic damage that really kills them. Right? And if you can justify Veil of Discord on Ember Spirit, then I don't see a reason why you can't justify Veil of Discord on Huskar. Of course, Ember Spirit is just a significantly more powerful hero in general, but you get the idea, right? You get me. You get me. So at this stage, I am ready to fight. You know, I'm just saying, okay, let's go fuck him up. Right? Let's go and fuck him up. Because I have armlet, I have lifesteal, I'm level 13. I got my E maxed out. I would like level 14 or maybe even level 15, honestly. But that's not that important. Right, level 13 is fine. So I'm just like, okay. I think it's time to start pushing. Right, it's time to actually go for some plays here. And we can definitely do it. So, let's get Roshan. Let's get Roshan right now. I leave the haste rune for Dragon Knight to pick up. Because I assume he has a bottle. Turns out he doesn't, and he doesn't pick up the haste rune. So the entire time, well, you can see me pick it there again. So we're sitting inside of the fucking pit, and I'm just panicking. I'm just like, I really hope nobody comes to interrupt us, takes the haste rune, and just fucks us up. That would be really, really bad for us. But then finally the Magnus goes and picks it up, and it's just like, such a relief. Right? I'm just like, oh my god. Thank you. That was terrifying. That was just so silly, but okay. Okay. Another reason I like the Veil of Discord actually gives us a little bit of mana, and Huskar does need a bit. Right? Like, he does actually not have that much, and a little bit more is very much beneficial to the hero, since you can use, you know, your Q more often, and that's a very powerful ability. And this is where I just go for Satanic, I think. You know, at this stage, I feel like, well, what else am I gonna buy? I'm fucking Huskar, right? Let's get Satanic. So we got a big fight coming up. We put down the Tombstone. Big RP in the back. 3 people. I put down the Veil of Discord. They're already starting to take so much damage. He goes down. Look at that jump. Just bursting them into nothingness. And then there's Ray going in. But it doesn't matter. Huskar! 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 Yeah! Armlet toggle! Huskar! Huskar! Yeah! Can't deal with that. And we got that wicked 6 streak. Easy fucking peasy. And that's gonna be where we break down the tower, right? And seeing as they are still dead, I really don't see a reason to stop this push. Right? Yeah, we lost some people too, but honestly, they don't have anybody alive. And there's one big thing right now. Techies didn't set up for this. Right? So Techies, of course, is usually a hero that manages to buy you a lot of time. But he needs time himself to set up for that. And he didn't get that here. He didn't get any time at all, because they didn't expect us to be able to break down the base already. So we get the tier 3, which is huge, because we can already kill the shrines, which we're retarded, because we're retarded, we don't do that anytime soon, but never mind. So we get the barracks there. I'm perfectly happy with that. I die, of course I have the edges, come back, although at this, like, I look at this situation, I'm like, nah, I'm dead. I'm dead. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. I'm gonna get daggered, and there comes the dagger, and then gonna get trapped. Oh yeah, there we go. Amplify damage. Weaver bugs. Oh fuck me. So I gotta kill the bug if I want to have any chance of getting away, but that takes too long. Nothing we can do. The dagger crits down the Magnus, and Not very nice at all. On the upside, we did get the melee barracks in the mid. And that's really all I care about. Right, like that's the only thing that matters to me. It's just not that important whether or not we died. Because we got so much fucking value out of that fight. Like, if we look at this right now, you know, you see that? There's actually a cool thing about replays. Look at this. I got these buttons. Yeah. Right? But it's just like, yeah, we got a ton of value out of that. That is really, really sick. And now I'm level 15. At level 15, Huskar gets 15% lifesteal. Which is awesome. Right? 15% additional lifesteal. We've got 15% from this already. Once we upgrade it into the Satanic, right? The Satanic is going to give us 25. We got 40% lifesteal. No fucking problem, right? Just start wrecking people with that. 40% lifesteal is a lot. That's a lot of fucking lifesteal, right? And honestly, think about how the Weight of Discord has worked out this game. I like it. Yeah, like, I think the Weight of Discord did well in that last fight. I think that worked out fine. You gotta keep in mind, it gives us a lot of armor, which is super awesome. Right, the stats the Weight of Discord gives are by no means bad. I think, honestly, I think it's a perfectly fine alternative to the Dragon Lance. Which is what I opted to not get this game. And, yeah, anyway. Anyway, we're like 20 minutes into the video or something. 21 minutes. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a rating on the video. Please leave feedback. Please tell me how you want me to commentate these, because this is just the second time I'm doing one of these replay commentaries. Right, I'm not used to it yet. I don't know what you guys want to hear. Right, I remember one of the big things you guys talked about last time is like with the replay commentary, you kind of miss hearing people communicate during the game. Which is actually good news for you. Because in this game there was barely any communication. We didn't use the voice chat at all. So, oh shit, we went too far. We didn't use the voice chat at all. So don't worry about it. You aren't missing out on anything there. Right, so that's, I guess, some more good news. But I would still like to hear just like, what do you think I should talk about? Like, or like how I should do it. Like, people have said I should maybe try doing casting during the team fights. I could do that. Let's fucking go, right? Fucking bugs always stuck on my face again. I hate those. Then there's a mine that's gonna trigger, but that's fine. I'm just positioning myself between the tower and the enemies. I'm just saying, come at me. I'm Huskar. Right? I got my Reaver now. If I activate my armlet, I'm gonna be sitting at solid 2700 HP. Good luck killing me. Right? I'm just making it an open challenge. I'm just saying, you wanna go? Let's go. I am here. If you don't want to go, that's fine too. I already put down the Weight of Discord. Just preemptively. Just, again, making them think they don't want to fight. We're making them be in a position where they're unhappy to go in. And then we get a free tower, and that's really all we need. Right, and so we're gonna keep pushing here. And this is, of course, Techies probably has set up this time around. Or at least from now on, Techies will be set up, which is a bit of a problem. But I just start pushing down the tower. I know there's some dragons there and something. I'm taking a lot of damage, which sucks. Phantom Assassin jumps me. And I just kind of have to retreat a little bit. Right, I just have to wait a little bit and heal up. We got an RP, not a very good one though, which sucks a bit. I get the Shadow Demon. I think he's dead. Not entirely confident. I jump on the Zeus, take him down. That's easy. But there's the Phantom Assassin. I can't really win that fight. Right, I get a lot of damage in on her, but it's not enough to actually kill her. And she has the evasion, of course, right? So, yeah, that sucked a little bit. And so, you know, I die, the Dragon Knight dies. We didn't get as much as I wanted in that fight, but we did almost kill the tower. And that's honestly a good start. Right? That's honestly an alright start to this. We don't really need more than that. As long as we get the tower down enough, we're looking healthy. Because we can't win late game anyway. They've got a fucking Phantom Assassin and a Weaver. I mean, I don't know how to do that. Right? I guess if with a Dream RP or anything like that, or something like that, right? Dragon Knight is pretty strong in the late game, but Huskar really falls off. So, I am kind of okay with sacrificing a little bit of momentum just for getting objectives. Because I feel like that's what we have to do, right? We have to just push for the victory as hard as we can. So yeah. I got my Satanic now, which is actually a really big item to have as well. That's incredibly helpful. If I activate Satanic, of course, I become unkillable for a brief moment, which is helpful. Then I see an invisibility and I'm like, yeah, Sneaky Huskar's online. Sneaky Huskar's gonna go and kill one of their carries. Sneaky Huskar is gonna come in and make the big plays happen. Sneaky Huskar. Oh, that's just a support. Fuck it, I'll take it. That's okay, fuck it. You know what? We got a support. We'll take the support, right? Like, as long as we get a kill at all, I'm perfectly happy with that. And then there's the Weaver dude, and I'm just not really sure what he's thinking. But I jump him, and then he jumps away. Because he's Weaver, and it's very irritating. So I just kind of stop working on that. Meantime, Weaver dies in the background, and then the Phantom Assassin jumps in, and I'm like, oh shit, there's creeps there, I can't click on her. But then I managed to do it anyway, and we get her. And it's just... oh, wait. We just killed both of their carries. Well, let's go then, I guess. We take those, right? Oh, hell yeah, we take those. And so I suppose it is time to go and push. Right? I guess. I mean, the Weaver and the Phantom Assassin are dead. And even better news, there's a big creep wave coming through the mid, which is going to disable backdoor protection soon. Right? Like, I could actually just push down this thing. And then there's like a big techie setup, but who even cares, you know, like, does it matter? Not really. You know, I can't just sit here and tank it. I activate my Satanic, heal up on the creeps. And then I realized that, oh shit, if I do that, I actually kind of lose out on a bit of DPS. But it doesn't matter. We get him, and this is where I dive in too deep. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Look at how deep I am. I go ahead and try to kill the Zeus, and I get him. But then I just get stabbed by the Phantom Assassin. I managed to get an armlet toggle here. Try to heal up, but it's just not enough, right? And then we don't even get the tower because Dragon Knight also died somewhere. And that was just... honestly, that was like all me. That was my mistake. I should have just killed the barracks. But instead, idiot that I am, I stuck around for too long. And you know, we just kind of don't get it. Yeah, I went in too deep. I really wanted that Zeus though, because fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, but that doesn't work that way. And so, mistakes were made, you know, But I suppose that's alright. I mean, I'm not really too worried about it. It is irritating, of course, but it's not something where I'm like, ah, shit, we lost. Right? Because we still got the tower, we still got a lot of damage on the barracks. And honestly, as long as we don't fuck up like that again, we'll be alright. So, it's just like, I'm still looking fine. Right, I still think we're doing alright. This is where we had like one of the tiny bits of communication we had in this game. Where Picard asks if you should get Aghanims. I'm like, no. I mean, who even gets any benefit out of that? We really don't need an Aghanims. Then I pick up a Dragon Lance. It's just kind of like a casual Dragon Lance. I just wanted a little bit more attack range so I don't have to like dive in so deep to get some damage, because the way these fights have been going is that they are sitting very far in the back. They're really trying to just keep us away. And so I wanted to just be able to deal with that a little bit better by being able to actually, you know, get attacks in even though I am not diving their tier 3s or something like that. That was my logic. I don't think it was necessary by any means, and honestly maybe just getting an MKB here would have been better, but honestly I don't think it's the worst decision either. I mean, Dragon Lance is really good on Huskar. It is very helpful, right? It's a very, very nice item, does a lot. And yeah, so just gonna continue farming up a little bit, although I'm really kind of unhappy with just sitting back right here, so you can really see that I'm the one that keeps pinging, right? I'm like, we gotta go. What is that Undying? Oh my god, naked Undying, holy shit! What the hell? Undying, you gotta get dressed, you can't leave the house like that. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny, alright. Alright. God. Yeah, that's just a replay bug, but that's still hilarious. I got a silver edge on the Dragon Knight, which is really nice, actually, because we can't deal with the Phantom Assassin that way, and that's kind of a big deal, right? She's a problem, and with her being a problem, I don't even mean, like, she is a problem in the sense of, oh my god, she's gonna destroy us. It's more of a matter of, I can't fucking hit the bitch, right? Like, she just is so slippery with her evasion. So, Yeah. And this is where our Barathum goes in a little bit too deep. Ends up not coming out alive, and that kind of sucks, but at the same time I'm like, well, Zeus, I mean, he used his ultimate. Let's go. Right? Like, I'm not gonna slow down here. We are all here. I wanna go in. Right? So there's the Techie's Mines and all of that. I'm not too worried about it. I'm Huskar. Right? We got lots of healing. Look at that. So much fucking healing. We're still standing strong. Still holding our own. I managed to dodge the bugs. Phantom Assassin goes in. I mean, I just activate the Satanic and start working on her. Let's go! No respect! Kill her! Kill her! Down she goes. That's the first one down. I'm dropping pretty low, so I have to retreat out. Deactivate the armor to maximize my healing here. And we did get a barracks, right? So that's pretty solid. And I'm just like, I'm contemplating going back in, you know, trying to maybe fight a bit more. But I got the barracks. We won that fight somehow, right? We killed 3 heroes, Phantom Assassin, let's say 2.5. Overall, I'm somewhat happy with this fight, right? So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let's retreat out. And then we're like, oh my god, are they really gonna do this? Yeah, they're chasing down our team, and then there's the Phantom Assassin, then there's the fucking Zeus. I'm like, oh, let's go! Jump in, take down the Phantom Assassin. She dies, and it's just the Zeus, but he doesn't stand a chance. And down he goes. And I'm like, oh, nice. That is really good for us. That is really, really nice. Zeus buys back, but I don't give a shit about him. I'm Huskar. Why would I care about a Zeus? Right? Like, I don't really care. Honestly, I don't respect him at all. The only hero I respect in this entire game is the Phantom Assassin. Then not even her that much. So, you know, activate all of my healing again. Yeah, tank that. Tank that techie shit. Right? Deal with the bugs. Get blown up. Where am I right now? Alright, I'm inside of the fucking trap, right? I just start fighting. Just start fighting, because I'm Huskar. I don't have to care. Although the problem here is I've actually run out of mana. So I'm taking a lot of damage from my own illusions, which sucks a little bit. If somebody had the ability to give me some mana here, I was contemplating putting the magic one into my inventory again. Like dropping the TPs, but I didn't want to drop the TPs because I may or may not want to TP out, as you can see here. So I'm just like, I don't really want to do that, so I don't, right? I decide to not go back in, because in the end, that fight ended up working out fine for us, right? I got some more kills, we got ourselves the barracks, and now we have 2 lines of barracks completely down, and I'm only 1,000 gold away from an MKB. And honestly, I think at this stage, I'm fairly convinced if I just get the MKB, we win. Because then I can destroy the Phantom Assassin, right? I can already fight her. But it's a little bit difficult, and it's gonna be... Like, based on that last fight, I kind of made the assessment that, okay, you know what? You know what? Next time is gonna be tricky. Because I won that last fight, but I didn't win it by a large margin. And the Phantom Assassin, she just is gonna be able to kill me. With the same amount of items. Like, I don't know... No, that's not really the right way to put it. It's just, she's going to win late. Right? Like, if she gets powerful, I'm going to die. So, what I have to do is I have to make sure she doesn't get too powerful. So we gotta try and end it now. And I'm actually really keen on ending the game right now. Right? I like tell my team, we have to go now. We had a big advantage. And we can push this advantage. But the game isn't over. They can absolutely do this. And this is kind of where I hide the career away a little bit, because I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use that secret shop or if I'm going to use the one on their side. Because I'm still trying to farm up my MKB. And, yep, got the money now. I just need to go and pick it up. And then I see, oh god, there's heroes. Oh, there's heroes. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. Alright, to go and pick up my MKB. And then, well, we're gonna go and challenge this stuff, but it's just gonna be a techies in the pit, and then a bunch of heroes on the retreat. But honestly, at this stage, I'm just looking to fight. Right, I don't care about any of this stuff. I just want to go in, and I find this guy, nuke him down, easy peasy. Alright, just jump him and blast him. And this is another thing about the Battle of Disco, by the way. You can activate it while you're mid-jump. Right, you can do that. You can activate it while you are in the middle of the fucking jump. And that is actually really nice. Right, so you push your ultimate on somebody, so you know you're gonna hit them. Right, you don't have to make a guess if you're actually gonna be able to deal damage to them. You know the damage is coming. So that's when you cast the Battle of Discord. Super fucking easy. Right, and this is where we are ramping up for the last fight. We've got the Shadow Demon down. Techies doesn't have anything set up, at least not that we know of. And it's time to go. Right, Barathum charges in, actually hits the Weaver, which was just like, yeah, let's go. But I'm not too interested in that. I want to fight the Phantom Assassin, or I want to fight the Barracks. It's the only thing I can. And I find the Phantom Assassin. She goes in on me. But I actually have too much HP. I don't deal that much damage. Doesn't matter. Down she goes anyway. Right, and there's the Techies. He gets pushed up into the air, healed up by the Shrine, but it makes no difference. At this stage, they just can't fight. They have lost too many heroes, right? Weaver is going to die right here. We've got one Barracks down. There's only one left. Only one left. There it goes, we have Mega Creeps. On this stage, the game's pretty much over. Right, like, I'm just too strong. I'm just too strong. Like, Huskar just gets so fucking scary, man. And I am dropping super low, end up dying because I dove too deep. But, it's over. Right, it's over. We got it. We got it. Like, I'm not worried about the game from here on out. Like, I have just come to the conclusion, nah, we got it. We did it. We got Mega Creeps. That's what the fight is about, right? And if you look at this, we are pretty damn far ahead. But again, the important thing to keep in mind in a game like this, we are far ahead. But if they ever get a good fight where they just kill us, then we lose. Right? A game like this is actually a lot closer than it may seem. It really is a lot closer than these statistics, right? These graphs make it look. And so, yeah, you know, I'm happy that we got that last Barracks. And now I'm just kind of dead, which I'm less happy about, but I suppose that's alright. I think I go and pick up a what's it called? A Hurricane Pike at this stage, because why not? Right, and we've got Matt on the Dragon Knight. Who, by the way, bought Manta Style and Pipe of Insight. I like the Pipe of Insight. The Manta Style is a little bit questionable, that's for sure. But Pipe of Insight was actually a really clever choice here. You know, going up against the Zeus. Just saying, nah, we'll tank it. Right, and it definitely came in handy. I can't think of one big fight, actually, where it was like, yeah, let's go. Right, that was a really nice item there. So Roshan would have been back in a minute as well. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. So again, I'm currently experimenting a lot on my YouTube channel. I'm sure you guys have noticed it, right? But I'm trying new stuff. Like, I want to do these replay commentaries, you know, like, see how that goes, right? I have done the, you know, just talking to the camera, nothing else, no gameplay kind of thing. I'm gonna keep experimenting too, right? I'm actually currently in the process of getting new equipment, so I can make new kinds of videos. And, yeah. I'm just keen on experimenting, and I really, really appreciate your feedback. This is where I randomly activate my Satanic, because I just don't give a shit anymore. Like, this is legit it, where I'm just like, it's over. Right, does it matter at this stage? No, it doesn't. It's over. There we go with the RP. Kill the Shadow Demon. Yeah, we're gonna get hit by a little mine there, but does it matter? But yeah, I would very much appreciate some feedback. That would be just fantastic. Right? That would be great. I'll be happy over any kind of feedback too. Right? And this is, by the way, yeah, Satanic, let's go! Alright, I got one. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. I'm just fighting. But end up going down in the end. Sadly. Yeah, I spent too much time attacking my illusions. But that was actually... I'm not sure if that was the right choice. But the thing is that my illusions actually hit pretty fucking hard. And I was scared of them killing me. Right? I was more afraid of my illusions killing me than I was of any of their heroes killing me. And that's why I went for those. But... Alright. Yeah, Weaver gets a quick kill right there. I just buy back. Wanna come in, get the last few hits on this. Matt ends up dying, but... You know, got the Zeus, just another quick pick off, 2 attacks on the Ancient, and boom! We got it. 40 to 44. Only 4 kills ahead in the kill score. But in the end, it didn't end up mattering. So yeah, honestly, I thought that was a really cool game. Right? Just like, Huskar, let's go in. Right? That kind of mentality, but... You know, player net worth, that's kind of what you would expect, right? You just gotta be ahead with Huskar, and you gotta keep pushing, right? You gotta keep being ahead, if you want to stand a chance. But yeah, anyway, so please leave some feedback. I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway really quick, and then that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, it's loading. Let me go ahead and do this first, I guess. Blind, what is it? Fortune's Tout. It's one of the cats for Juggernaut. Yeah, and today's winner is actually Jugger. Funnily enough, it is Jugger. So, if you want that, then please feel free to send me a message. I'm gonna give it to you. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a rating on the video, and goodbye.